Welcome back to the 40th Annual Winter Fire School. We appreciate everybody joining us. Who would have thought I started in the fire service in 1991, waiting for my American Heat VHS tape so that I can get some training. And here we are doing it today over a social media webcast that you guys are able to catch it and see this event. So it's pretty cool that where we're at today. So right now we have Mike Dugan, who is a 38-year veteran of the fire service, 26-year veteran of the New York City Fire Department, served as a captain on Ladder Company 123 in Brooklyn. As a firefighter in the Ladder Company 43, Dugan received the James Gordon Bennett Medal in 1992 and the Harry M. Archer Medal in 93, the FDNY's highest award for bravery. He is an instructor at the FDNY's annual Education Day and has developed programs currently taught to all FDNY members during the annual event. He is also a member of the IAFC's Safety, Health, and Survival and serves as a hot instructor at Firehouse Expo and FDIC. He is a regular contributor to fire service magazines and is also lectures at various events across the country on topics dealing with truck company operations, building construction, scene size up, and what happens in today's fire service. So we're going to send it over to Mike. Thank you, Mike, for everything you're doing, and we appreciate you being part of the 40th Annual Winter Fire School.
Thank you very much, Tracy. I appreciate it. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my brother and sister firefighters. My question for you today is, why are you here? Why'd you show up today? I know why I'm here today, and today is going to be a first for me. This is my first ever virtual keynote. Okay, it's a little something different due to COVID-19. As we know, the world has changed. And so we're going to do something together, learn something new, and try something new. And we're doing it together. How cool is that? Today, we're going to be talking about, why are you here? And what are you and I doing for the fire service? And more importantly, what are you doing for the fire service? What are you doing in the fire service? Most veteran firefighters, fire officers have heard the question numerous times, okay? Why are we here? Okay, in different situation and in different contexts. Okay, if we hear why are we here at a fire, we're going to think, hey, maybe we missed something. Okay, maybe we're in danger. Maybe we should start to look around, size up, and see what's going on. Okay, did we miss something? Do firefighters and other units operating in the building know where we are? More importantly, does command know where you are? Do you have a way out in an emergency if we need it? If we don't have exit strategies and good communications, maybe we're over our heads. Maybe we're beyond the limits of our team, because our team changes. As we get newer members retire, things go on in our teams, they change. Remember, the number one mission in any fire is everyone goes home. Are you here to put out the fire safe and be safe? I hope that's the plan. Why are we here can also be a question we get asked on a nonsense 3 a.m. run. When a member asks in frustration, why are we here? When an old lady called for a smoke detector battery at 3 o'clock in the morning. We, the people of the fire service, run in while others run out. Okay? We go where others won't go. We help the hopeless, the helpless, whenever and wherever. That's because that's what we do. That's how we are bred. We will assist a civilian. We will change a tire, shovel a walkway, replace the smoke detector battery, and we do EMS. And some of us love it. God bless you. Okay? Again, why? Because that's why we are here. That's why we are firefighters. This is regarding the job we do, and therefore it's really about us. Okay? The fire service and its members. It's about why we do what we do. Most of us in the fire service, okay, because we like helping people. We have that mantra, we have that drive, that desire. Don't get me wrong. We like the idea of service, and we love the adrenaline rush of going into a fire, putting it out, and being together after the fire. We love that. Okay, we love beating the red devil and making the world safe again. That's what we like. Okay, After the fire's out, the world is right and we love it. Okay. The fire service is the only civil service I know of in the world where if you ask someone, do they want to do more? Anyone want to go to another fire? And the answer should be yes, we want to because we want to make it better for those people. Okay. That being said, if we were asked to assist someone after the fire, even though we were beat, we were dirty, we needed a shower, would we help? Absolutely. Why? Because that's who we are. We are firefighters and fire officers, and we try to make the world a better place because we are in it. We are here. We also love the firehouse because that's where we feel grounded. If you think you know everything or you are someone special, walk into a firehouse kitchen and you will realize how much you really know, or conversely, how little you really know. Fun and games in a firehouse is great. Okay, it's one person stated, it's high school without homework. And it truly is sometimes. And of course, it's not true. But if you're not having fun with your brothers and sisters, you are doing something wrong. You are not enjoying the firehouse. You are doing something wrong. I know that I'm growing older, but I'm not growing up. Okay, the jokes are still fun and they make me laugh, even when they get me. I am here because I love it. We are still professionals, whether we are paid or not, but we can and should have fun being firefighters and fire officers. Sometimes you also hear the question, why are we here in the firehouse kitchen? During a debate in the firehouse about some hot topic, current politics, union business, local news, local election, the chief of the department, whatever it is. Every firefighter and every fire officer has an opinion. And when some member of the team or crew is pitching a gripe about this or that or the other thing, the mad firefighter ranting on and on about what's going on. The brothers and the sisters in the kitchen listen until finally someone says to them, if they're being fed up with this tirade, why are you here? Automatically. That brings them back to realization, reality, and they realize that they are complaining about the job they love and the people who are their family. After September 11, 2001, the members of the FDNY made up signs that were on every apparatus. Still the best job in the world. You could find that sign on every rig in the FDNY. Even after the murder of 343 of our members, 23 members of the NYPD, and 37 members of the Port Authority Police Department, we still said we had the best job in the world. And today, young men and women want those jobs. Why? A sense of duty, a sense of pride, a sense of tradition or value. Who knows what drives some of us, but we are all working towards the same goal. We want to help our fellow citizens and we want to make a difference in the world while helping keep our crews safe. So why are you at the Missouri Winter Fire School? What are you hoping to get out of your experience? This conference, for most of us, is a chance to learn from what they are doing to get better at the jobs we do and how they are trying to be safer. What is working? What is new? What is happening throughout the fire service? You will hear these questions throughout the conference. And again, this year it's a little different because you are not going to be in person. So you are going to have to get email addresses. You're going to have to text people. You're going to have to get phone numbers. But we are like-minded people at this conference sharing our love for the fire service. Okay, at the Missouri Winter Fire School, you got some of the best instructors around. I know it's going to be virtual classes, but you can get some of the best instructions around, and that's incredible. Okay, be here to take advantage of these instructors and what they have to share. And I know a lot of them, and a lot of them are willing to share their thoughts, share their comments with you. When you get home, you are duty bound to pass on the knowledge you gained from the Winter Fire School and the classes you attended. Okay? If you keep the knowledge to yourself, it benefits no one. But if you share it, it benefits the entire department and therefore your community. Okay? You pass it on. Okay? It's not always easy to be a teacher, okay? Especially if you're young, new in the fire service, but it can be done. Especially if you are one of them sitting there now. You can be the next John, Angie, or Mike. John Norman, John Mittendorf, John Solka. Mike Champo, Mike Wilbur, Mike Galliano, Angie Hughes. You can be one of these people. We are all waiting to hear your thoughts, okay? We all got started somewhere, and hopefully you keep moving forward. It's your turn. The fire service is looking for the new shining stars to step up and lead us forward. Are you ready? Are you involved? Okay. The second reason that we're talking about why you here is because the people that went before us, that made the fire service what it is. These firefighters and officers who went before us, okay, such as Ray Downey, who the Courage and Valor Award is named for, okay, at FDIC, Chief Vinnie Dunn, Andy Fredericks, and the man who helped shape my career in the FDNY, my first captain, Danny Marshall, who is still one of my heroes, heroes. Captain Dan was the captain of Ladder 43 in Spanish Harlem when I got there. And he taught me how to be a fireman because he was the captain. He was the boss. He let me know what he expected from me and that he would help me along the way. He walked the walk and he talked the talk because he was a leader, a teacher, and a mentor, and a great human being, okay? He taught me what I needed to know. He was a great man. I carried Captain Dan's badge number, 662, all my time as a captain in the FDNY. These men were mentors. They were role models to me and anyone who wanted it, okay? If you asked for their help or their guidance, they led. They led by example. They were not afraid to do things to make the fire service better for all of us, okay? Whether it was popular or not, it didn't matter to them. If they were the right things to do, they did them. No one had to ask them. No one had to wonder if it was being done, because if it was right, it was done, and it was done right. The question now is, are you being a role model? Are you being a mentor? Are you being a friend to the new members in the fire service? Are you bringing them up? Are you lifting them up? Are you giving them a hand? Okay. As a newer member of the fire service, are you listening to what's being said? Are you passing on knowledge, passion, and pride? Okay. Do you know the history of your department? Do you know the history of your company? Do you have pride and ownership in your department? Do you wear the uniform with dignity, honor, and pride? Are you an example? For every man or woman can be an example. Some for the good, some for the bad. The fire service is changing, and that's a fact. Okay, some of us started when bunker gear was not around. Wore three-quarter coats, rubber coats, three-quarter boots, rubber boots. We wore orange fireball gloves that melted when they got hot. That's brilliant, right? Give gloves that melt to firefighters. Okay. There are some people who want to go back to those days. They long for the old days when we had wooden ladders and men of steel. Okay. When SCBAs were not used and they went to fires every night. Those days are gone. They're gone. And we need to be ready for the fires of today, because fires have changed over the years due to the material that is burning, okay? They're not hotter than they were in the old days, but they reach their peak temperature so much quicker, it's phenomenal. What used to take 30 minutes now takes as little as 1 minute and 20 seconds to 2 minutes, okay? Because the changes are making firefighting more dangerous for us, and because if water is not applied quickly, then firefighters and officers who are in the fire building are in danger. Not using an SCBA is going to get you hurt or killed. Okay. I worked with old timers who didn't bring SCBAs, and a lot of them died very, very horrible deaths. Okay. Cancer is in that. Wear your SCBA. Okay. Each of us should make a commitment to our own safety, our own health. And when we leave the fire service, be able to live a long and healthy retirement. So why are we here? We're here to make a difference. We're here, hopefully, to make the fire service better for all of us. Okay? The one problem we have out there is there's a move to mold the fire service into a business plan and a business model in some circles. These people think that if we approach the fire service like this, we will make it better and more efficient. The people who make the decisions about fire service are not the ones fighting the fires. They've never crawled down a hallway. They don't know what hot is. There are things being done based on people making our equipment, not the ones wearing it, the people making it. If you and I, the people who care about the fire service, allow that to continue to happen, then we make firefighting just a job. Firefighting is not just a job. It's a vocation and an advocation, okay? My dad used to say, if your vocation and your avocation are one and the same, you will never work a day in your life. If you love what you do and are passionate about it, you will have a good life. We who love it, the fire service, and have a passion for it, okay? We use words like duty, pride, tradition. We have learned from the people who went before us. We have used these words to define our job, our duties, and therefore ourselves. We have honor and a belief that we can do things to change the fire service. And by doing that, we can change the world and make a difference. If we change the world, if we make a difference, we are truly doing God's work. We, the 1% who truly lead, teach, and mentor, believe that we honor those who came before us by upholding the love and respect of what we do and where we came from. I have to thank Tracy Gray for inviting me to speak with you today. I would also like to thank the folks at the Winter Fire School for letting me have time to talk to you today. Most importantly, I would like to thank all of the people who made this day possible. My mom and dad, who I miss every day, and all of the people in my career who made a positive impact on me, who taught me, mentored me, okay? Or some of them just pointed me in the right direction. Please remember that firefighting is not just a job, but a noble calling to leave the world a better place for you having been there. If you can leave the fire service a better place for being in it, then you are having an impact and you are doing God's work. Anyone can make a statement and some noise, but not many people have the courage to make a difference and make a change. Are you making that difference? If not, why? To paraphrase President Kennedy, JFK, you have to ask, what are you doing for the fire service? Not what is the fire service doing for you? Okay? Why are you here? Thank you for your time. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, for those great words. Appreciate you. Had a great story to tell, and thank you for taking the time doing that.
Thank you.
We most of the comments that we got from the Facebook chat bar was how much they enjoyed what you were saying and the information that they're going to take back with that, and kind of reigniting their love for the job.
Well,
I also wanted to let everybody know that you can still time to register for Mike's class, American Command, that's going to be taught tomorrow morning in this Zoom session, just like this, but not on Facebook. So go to our website, mufrti.edu. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
I'm good. Tracy. I'll see everybody tomorrow if there are no questions.
So far, nothing. They just
okay.
Love what your message was, and we appreciate you. And we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Right.
God bless.
God bless.